Hey there, viewers. We know you've been told to stay indoors, but that doesn't mean you can't stay on your poetry and tend to your garden. I know plants are probably one of the last things on your mind, but gardening is just one way that you can maintain order in life. Not to mention, there are plenty of terrific health benefits. Can gardening help you lose weight? How about build muscle? Can it actually improve your thinking? Wait, how does gardening give you vitamin D? Let's talk about 8 ways gardening can improve your health. Number 1. Exposure to vitamin D. Working outside in the garden for extended periods of time will expose you to some much-needed vitamin D intake. Face it, you've been inside for too long, wasting the day away in front of a television. If we're ever going to get back to normal, we need to take baby steps and begin to face the world. Also known as sunshine, vitamin D does an assortment of great things for your health. It assists in healthy bone production, regulation of insulin levels, and supports your immune system. It can also reduce your risk of various cancers, as well as other illnesses. It's a healthy goldmine. Research from 2018 showed that vitamin D could potentially protect people from influenza virus, but further research is needed to confirm this. Nevertheless, it's important that people get the proper amount of vitamin D. A deficiency could result in the loss of bone density and fractures. It's also been linked to diabetes, high blood pressure, and autoimmune conditions. So how much vitamin D is enough? Well, adults between 19 and 70 need over 600 international units. That's the mathematical language, international units. But working under the sun for hours will give you much more than that. It's said that on a hot July day, just 4 minutes outside can produce 1,000 international units of vitamin D. While some time under the sun is good for you, make sure you have sunscreen on. The last thing you need during a pandemic is a killer sunburn. Number 2. Building muscle. There are a lot of positive things people associate with gardening, but who figured a muscular body was one of them? Gardening on a regular basis can help you tone your muscles. It may seem crazy, but think about the workout you're getting. Gardening requires a lot of heavy lifting. We're talking flower pots, heavy plants, and wheelbarrows full of dirt. Some hauls can be over 100 pounds. If you're working in an awkward space, you'll have to use muscles you've never used before to crouch down low and do an efficient job. This can be especially challenging if you haven't exercised in a while, so be sure to do your stretches beforehand. If a gym membership is out of the question, an outdoor activity is your next best bet. Experts are stating that a minimum of 30 minutes of gardening each session will allow you to see results. Keep in mind that you should try for a few sessions a week. Aside from a great muscle workout, gardening provides other terrific exercise benefits. Do you find this video interesting so far? Well, this next entry is just as informative. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Remember to hit the like button and ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our great Bestie content. Number 3. Weight loss. Working in your garden can cause you to shed some major pounds. Imagine the sweat you'll work up being outside in the sun for all that time. Studies show that women burn 135 calories every 30 minutes, while men burn 177. This is during the planting phase of your gardening. It includes activities like planting shrubs and trees. If you're doing other types of yard work, mowing the lawn is also a fantastic exercise. Gardening serves as a great form of aerobics. Most people associate aerobics with dance workouts and stretching over a mat. But with gardening, you're constantly repeating the same movement over and over again while staying in one position. For instance, digging and spading in your garden requires several different muscles at once. I'm talking about your upper body, back, and legs. If you're doing this on the regular, it'll help you cut weight while improving your strength and endurance. Number 4. Fights loneliness. When you think about gardening, you usually picture some lonely man or woman planting flowers in their backyard. Believe it or not, gardening is a great way to treat loneliness, particularly for the elderly. Retired seniors often have trouble adapting to life after the workforce. If they've been widowed, it's twice as hard. If they're stuck at home, their world gets smaller, giving them fewer opportunities to socialize. This is where the community gardens come in. Community gardens are spaces where people come together and socialize while maintaining plants as well as fruits and veggies. This is a great way for older folks to get out and meet new people. Community gardens have been shown to improve people's quality of life through stimulating social interactions. Now, since we're trapped indoors, community gardens aren't exactly an option. but your elderly grandfather or neighbor could benefit from one in the future. They make new friends while exploring a brand new hobby. Number 5. Fights depression. Wait, what's the difference between loneliness and depression? Well, just because you're alone doesn't mean you're depressed. There are plenty of people with others in their lives, and they're still miserable. Tending to various garden duties can make you a much happier person. According to experts, gardening exposes you to various bacteria in the soil, which increases your mood. It's been compared to the high that runners get after a long haul. Only with this activity, you're working in the comfort of your front yard. Research has also indicated that gardening combats stress. One study focused on subjects who did 30 minutes of gardening after completing a stressful task. In the end, their moods had shown improvement, with many of their blood tests exhibiting lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. So if running's not your scene, gardening serves as an ideal alternative. Who knew clipping tulips could make you feel so exhilarated? Before we continue, are you concerned about the overall state of your health? Maybe you're trying to lose weight. Check out our recent video listing which foods are good to eat before bed. Now, back to our list of 8 ways gardening can improve your health. Number 6. Strengthens the immune system. In times like these, the questions of whether or not your immune system is healthy is becoming more common. Luckily, gardening is useful in this area as well. Experts have stated that spending time outside exposes your body to all sorts of strange microorganisms. These will build your immunity. Did you know that just an inch of soil in your garden contains over 4 billion of these microorganisms? This includes bacteria, algae, and fungi. These microorganisms will enter our system through quick inhalation. They are what's known as biological tourists. A steady stream of biological tourists is one of the things your immune system depends on. As a result of constant gardening, your immune system improves, further preventing you from sickness. Number 7. Improves cognitive function. Various research has pointed to gardening as an efficient tool against dementia. In other words, gardening increases your level of cognitive function. This is another reason older people should take part in this activity. A study from 2006 focused on almost 3,000 people over the age of 60 and kept track of them for 16 years. In the end, gardening was found to lower your risk of dementia by 36%. Gardening improves the appetite of Alzheimer's patients. It also boosts their level of energy and promotes better sleep. Professionals who observed these patients also noted lower levels of aggression, improved social interaction, increased attention spans, and better sense of time. Number 8. Reduces risk of heart disease. With all these benefits, it's no wonder that regular gardening can improve the health of your heart. Anything that assists your heart can reduce your risk of getting a heart attack, lowering your chances of overall death. A recent study focused on 88,000 adults between the ages of 40 and 85 over a span of 11 years. Researchers monitored their level of physical activity. Gardening turned out to lower your risk of death by 18%. If we're getting specific, your risk of dying from cardiovascular diseases lowered by 12%. So not only can gardening get you in great shape both physically and mentally, it can also save your life. Do you enjoy gardening? Would you consider it after watching this video? Let us know in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you.
Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of Bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.